Well, hello everyone, and welcome yourselves back on in to Rome to the Iceni campaign, where, well, as you can see, we're in a very, very good position right now. Actually, we've actually just deleted the Nervi off the map now. They've just got these two tiny little armies over here, so we're in a really, really comfortable position to start pushing in. Now, we've also got our army up this way, so as you can see, the Asti, I don't know how you say that one. We did kill one of their units, and we're just fortified on the edge here, and I will be pushing in, hopefully, to take this one. It's a lone ranger behind the boy here, so the boy is probably going to delete their next settlement, and we're still trying to keep these guys good. So if we can manage that, we'll be able to hold this region and just push in down south, to be honest. We could just come straight down into Italia and the Portugal area, and then down into Africa, which would be probably my preferred choice. It'd be nice to take this and then push in, almost surround them, you know. We've got the choice now. We're in a really solid position. We've got really good armies, so everything's looking good there. But welcome yourselves back on in, guys. If you haven't already, please do consider subscribing. It is a massive help as we continue to try and grow the channel. We're well underway towards getting that partnership on this channel as well, so if you are considering it, please do, and do give a thumbs up as well. So, mainly, what we're going to do is hold for a turn or two, and then we're probably going to go and get rid of the Pictones, because we did delete one or two of their armies. Now, these guys are pretty unlucky. What we need to do, well, these guys are as good as dead. We probably do want to go and finish those off in a moment. Just going to get some replenishment in here as well, but we do want to bring, I think we're safe in here to bring these guys out. Now I'm thinking about just checking out what's over here, so I'm just bringing this spy over. But what I want to do, in all fairness, is come this way. Right, I've just done something a little bit crafty actually. I've marched these over. I've just thought that it's happened to me before, and the reason I say it is these guys can potentially still hire and come and take this because it's within distance, and I don't think these guys can reach over here. We'll soon find out. Okay, so we've got a few things to consider after that end turn here. I'm just going to bring you here. I'm going to get you into reinforce or fortify. Now, they did come across and they hired up a bunch of people as well. Now, I did manage to hinder army, which is good, so they can't do anything there. What I'm going to do is come off force march here and try and take this out, because these guys have marched up on Cenabum, which is a problem. We've got Pictones and these guys. I'm okay with that one going because we are going to... Well, I'm hoping... Actually, can I force march these guys over? I want to get these back in here. We can catch these guys out for a defense, you know. So if I come back to Cenabum here, we can stop this attack. And we can defend with that one. And now I just need to get an army over, which is absolutely fine. These guys should be able to reach the attack because they're force march, so we can kill that one. And then we'll kill that one there. So we should be okay. That worked out in our favor because we pulled them this way and the stop there was good. So let's hit that one. Should be an easy auto-resolve. Yep. Straight ambush. Let's go with the aggressive stance there. And we'll take that win nice and easy. That should be Bagicum completely gone. There it is. And we get a nice little level up as well. So I think we can now move forward with you. We can. So we can start... Oh, we probably want to get back here, actually. I've just realised that they're not the happiest. So we'll just come in here just to get this going. And then we'll get the level up on. So we'll go for the usual with weapon damage. And then we're good. So I just double checked the event messages. Actually, now we're in here, we're fine. I just see we got 3. They're not that good anyway. I mean, some are damaged, and as a defense, I think we'll be absolutely fine if they come in anyway. We're just looking, and we are severely low on food, but actually I think it's just a bad harvest anyway. We're just taking a look at what's kind of happening. And at the moment, not too much. So, as always, going to continue to bring these about. I am going to steal the food from here anyway, which will help because that's what we're kind of relying on. That's probably where our food amount went, because we're no longer stealing that. Over here, I'm going to come... think I'll wait. Do I go forward with this? I do kind of want to have a look. So, as long as we're in raid stance, I don't think we can get that far, though. I might raid them. I mean, we've got plenty anyway. What I want to do is kind of hurt them a little bit, so why not, right? We've got loads of money to work on stuff here, so plenty. Let's open all of our provinces here and just get some upgrades going. We might need to sacrifice some public order over here to get some more food going. We'll be able to grab these soon, but we do need to consider that. We still can't do this one because we're unlocking the thingy. Let's have a little look around, just double check. So I think we'll get that one to level 3. You can wait, and you're happy enough anyway. Cenabum. Nothing we can really do with you. We haven't unlocked the level 4 yet. We do have the ability to build over here, though, now. And what were they doing? Trumpet maker. I'm tempted to cancel that, but at the same time, it's negative here. We're going to be back in a moment anyway. I do want to get probably some food we're going to have to go with, which is going to affect happiness as well, but that's fine. We'll go with that. You guys are okay. You're okay. I don't think there's anything. I think we have the money where we ideally want to push something further. I mean, more money, but public order are the problem here. Could also go ahead and keep recruiting with these. I mean, it's an absolute solid army we can get here anyway, isn't it? As I said, and we are just hammering out heroic nobles. They're just quite costly. I might grab 2 more so we've got them, and then we can obviously recruit and bring them over when we need as well. We'll come in there. I think it's going to be a case of not too much now. Checking what we have with indemnities here. We still have that trade agreement. Tempting to break it because I don't want to come across as bad, but at the same time it really doesn't matter too much. I just got to deal with this first. We can cut those off anyway and then deal with it later, right? So I think that's the main thing. So if we look at where we can kind of bring the armies again, I'm going to come straight in and see if we can push in on this. This might cause them to draw back or something. We're going to try and take Bibrakti and then Nemossos as well. And then Lemonum will be afterwards, I think. But that is pretty much it. Let's just double check. We're safe. I think obviously being in forced march here is not ideal. Hopefully we're inside of the town. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. But we'll soon find out. Let's go. Okay. So they are pushing in. We will control large army. Hopefully we're inside anyway. It shouldn't be a problem. I mean, the balance of power is nasty, but it should be okay. All right, here we are through fear of deadly attacks. I have set up. So we've gone with the basic 2 covering here with a flanking force over here because we know main force is coming from there. These guys will kind of split out into these 2 sections. Now, if you remember, one of the stacks was behind us. So I've got these guys just in case covering this with this. So this is our cav right here, which will be hopefully not having to deal with much, but it'll stop anything coming in. So if cav try and push through, we can deal with them and then flank here if needed. I've also put 2 on this bit and some shield walls against this back bit because I do believe the 1 stack was behind us. So they should be coming in from behind. So if I'm thinking that correctly, that's how it's going to go. I think. And then we've gone for quite a few. So we've got skirmishers behind here. So obviously they only have a few flurries, but that is absolutely fine. We're going to leave them going. I think they've got 9. So I have 9 throws on them. Then they will act as a melee squad. And then these guys, hopefully, well, hopefully nothing comes in here and will flank. But we shall see. So 2 Trojan swords in there. We have gone with the artillery or ballista over here, which need to be on explosive rounds as well. With both of them. So hopefully we can start popping on these and doing a bit of damage early on, which would be perfect. Looks like first flurry did. Oh no, we got a hit. No deaths though. So yeah, we're going to be playing with this. It says reinforcements approaching. So let's see. And yeah, there they are. Okay, good. Exactly where we thought. So they were behind us. That's perfect. So yeah, this force is only 4. We've got 2 stood here. And then we'll flank with these guys. And then the rest will just kind of deal with it. We got 1 back there, so they may decide to come through here. I think mostly though, as long as we can stay hidden, we should be fine. So we'll deal with that just as is. So it looks like the cav were going for some kind of flank, but we've managed to force them. I really don't want you shooting that one, guys. Let's go there. Turn on that. Because this cav is as good as dead. Oh my god, we hit it with that artillery and just annihilated it, to be fair, but it should go down. I'm actually going to save the javelins. Just going to get those not to throw at that because that is a waste, and then we'll turn it back on. We really don't want to be wasting that. Let's see if you guys are getting any kills. 13 and 40. Yep, absolutely obliterating. 52 and 15. You got to love it, right? I think that one's as good as dead in a moment. So they might try and come through. What are they doing? Turn this way. Turn this way. How are you guys doing? Okay, they're in on you. Why are you not turning? Okay, they are turning now. Just going to move forward a tiny bit, hopefully. I'm just going to get them to shoot on that. I think we could probably wipe out one of these warrior squads very quickly with a flurry there. Okay, nice amount. And then these guys, which are still getting a stupid amount of kills, we're going to turn on to the back one there, and then I'll... Oh, did not mean to do that. Stay there, please. You guys fire on that. And you guys fire on that. There we go. So we're just holding here massively. I think we've broken a unit already. One Celtic warrior's just gone. So yeah, we'll make sure that is firing on there. See what's going on over here. So we've got quite a few over here, including some noble horses. So it's going to be interesting. We have got them in shield walls, so we should be fine. What I'll do is wait and then push in with those like that. So hopefully they'll push on that a bit. Then these guys are going to come this way. Wrong way. I'm just going to hit those in the back. Looks like we've got these guys. I don't want to pull them out at all, so I want to hold those. We've got these guys in here as well. And then if I need to, I'll shield wall with those. This is probably the scarier army, actually, if I look. These should be as good as dead. How are you guys doing in there? Ideally, you don't want to be in there, do you? So let's try and pull these guys back a little bit. They've gone a bit too far in. And then we'll get those guys shooting on the back there. I think that one is pretty much dead. And then what I'll do... Oh, here we go. We might need to send these guys just quickly obliterate that one then. I don't know where the other guys are, so we've got to be careful. I think they're in the trees somewhere. But we really don't want to be taking too many deaths on these. We need them for the flanks. We just want to force them off. I'm tempted to send these guys around. Turn them onto that there. Yeah, it's good there. Let's just quickly obliterate that one, please, guys. They have hidden foes just in here. It looks like they're all marching up, so we can hit that. Let's go with these guys here. Let's get them shooting on that. So let's try and do damage. These guys have got insane kills already, and then these guys we're going to want to go even further in. What I'm going to do is get the painted ones just to smash straight into the side. These guys in there. Just going to sandwich in. Looks like we should hold pretty well here. 158, 125. So we should be able to do a pretty good flurry as we're running in here. I'm going to frenzy those guys straight away. And just see if we can work these down nice and quickly. We should be able to. And then no other flanks. It's quite an important fight, this one anyway. They've dealt with that. I don't want to send these guys in too much. So I do just want to pull these into the blob. Hopefully. How are your kills doing? 104, 46. There's always one that gets more, isn't there? I could pull those guys out, or we go against those. I'm going to send them in. Now these guys, we are going to go full flank here, around here. And then we're going to bring them up that way. You guys just hold. I'm going to go with you guys just shooting on the back. Just getting them on Oath Swarm, I think. And then you guys on the back there. Oh, I've done that wrong. Can you stop there, guys? Hopefully, these guys getting some kills, though, would be really good. 23, 14, 18. So they're just going to hold pretty much. We are getting shot at for those guys. Just going to let them do their thing. Hopefully, these guys are getting some pretty good kills. It looks like they are, these skirmishers themselves. So we've got a pretty good holding force there. They've broken down that just fine. Do we want to go into the back of this? Not really. Chosen Spearmen are pretty scary. I think they're as good as dead over there, though. I might go and deal with this. On the side. No, they're good. They're good. Let's send them up this way. Or do I? Are we okay here? You guys, do you want to get stuck in on that now? What I'll do is do it separate, actually. Get these guys like that. You guys. Don't want to hit my own horsemen here. So I'm going to turn this Honestly, might just keep them here and shooting on the back. You guys are going to come straight around here. Breaking units, which is really good. That's what we want to see. So there is definitely some good kills coming in. 118, 82, 31, 25. They're not great. Spears and swords holding just fine here, actually. And once we hit this in the back, it's going to be a pretty big morale break, hopefully. Especially as these come up. I'm not concerned about this one. Especially with that artillery hitting on the back. We should be able to do some pretty good damage to some high-end units there. Just going to have a little look. Yeah, look at that. When you hit one like that, that is just insane, man. They are running out of ammo, but they are racking up the kills on the back force here with those explosive rounds. So, all in all, looking pretty good. How is things over here? Slow and steady. Wins the race. Don't you worry. What are the numbers looking like? They're okay. Let's get you on that one. You push in on that then. We're going to try and collapse in on this a bit more to just push them out now. Get rid of these noble horses. Only 30 left, so we are good. Here we go. So we are going to smash into the side of this. And then into the Oath Sworn there as well. So I'm not sure how much damage we're going to do, but I do want to see what the kills do. I think we should be able to push in quite hard on this. So we're going to get a bit of a wrap around there, which is good. And then I'm going to go in on the Oath Sworn. You're seeing some break already, so they've managed to do some pretty good damage. And honestly, I need you in on that a bit more effectively. There we go. And then I'll turn these guys onto this over here. Look at that. Unit is just dead instantly. And there it is. That should be... Now we've got the melee pushing in. Pretty big sandwich there for them not to be able to do anything. And where's my cav? We can send those around the back to mop anything up. This is the scary bit. But we've got one more shot too, so they've got nearly 500 kills between them. Absolutely insane. Even more now. 311, 361. Holy moly. So you got one more shot. I'm not going to send them in afterwards. There it is. How many kills? 319, 361. Very, very good. I'm happy with that. Right, how are we doing? Get you in on that, please, guys. They're farmers, though, so I'm not expecting much from them. I am going to frenzy these guys in on the big boy. And you guys in on that one as well. Up here where it matters, then. We are good to go. We've got those guys smashing in. Let's bring these up. What I'm going to do is just go and muller some of these. I think we've just mass broke this whole squad now, so we should be able to collapse on this afterwards. But they're going to hold pretty well. Got some... The only damaged ones, as you can see, are our painted ones and farmers here. So, and then a couple of the skirmishers over here as well. So all good. As I say, we're going to get a nice amount of kills with our thingies here. So we're going to collapse in on this unit here, the Oath Sworn. And then I should be able to bring these guys in on it as well. Oh, it's beautiful. Let's have a look over here. We've got some farmers disappearing. I think they're okay, though. Oh, we're fine. Got some good kills on these. So the noble horses are almost dead. They are shaken. So the moment they go, this whole unit breaks. So painted ones, how you doing? Yep, keep hitting that. And then you guys, what we got going on? Come back to this one. And then I want you sandwiching in the back, please. We could deal with that Oath Sworn here. There's numbers we want to kill here, so we do need to make sure we're hitting them pretty hard. So I'm going to split these up to kind of mop up and get some level ups as well. So we'll get some kills across the board with these. And I think I can go turn this now. So these slingers still have a few shots. I might bring them over around the back here. Just to see if we can do something with that. Farmers are back, so let's get you straight back in. There's the break. Lovely. Good job. Right, all of you clapping in on the thingy here. What I might do is frenzy the sword band here, actually. And these guys. We'll just get these dealt with really quickly, so they'll just push straight in and kill all these noble horses. They're just killing everything. How are we looking over here? You go with that. You keep killing that. Then that. Is that Oathsworn there? No, Celtic Warriors. Cool. So we're just doing damage, mopping up with all of these here. Keep killing guys. Good. And they've broken them. Good. Let's get you in on that. You in on that. And I'm going to kill as many as I can. So I'm going to leave that one at the moment whilst I try and do a bit of damage to these guys still. We're going to keep pushing in on these. I think I managed to kill quite a few, so we want to make it so we can deal with them afterwards. I'm just going to bring these guys back now. Run them this way. Like these ones, I know it's in the trees, but we're going to bring them this way and just shoot on the back of these now. So that should be good. Also going to bring these around. Nothing special here, but this stack, they did well. They did well. I mean, look at that. Painted one's 156 kills. Got the swordband. They did a lot more. We've got a couple that are rooting, so we've got to be really careful here. I think it's our skirmishers this side. They are breaking their Celtic use there. That's good. So once these guys get in, they'll do pretty good damage over here, I think. So we'll just reinforce with these guys now. Let's just bring these back now. I think we managed to do as much as we can. And then these, we're just going to reinforce with these, I think. Going to get these full sprinting this way, and we'll collapse in on them through here. You guys, I need you to shoot on this. Let's go for those chosen swordsmen, actually. And then we'll get these cav up, ready for a bit of a push in at the back as well. We're getting units pretty tired now, so we do need to be careful. I think we might need to go here, to be fair. Let's get them running. Good. What are we getting? A bit of break from our skirmishers here. They've managed to get around the back, so what I might do with these guys, I really don't want to lose these, but I'm going to send them in anyway. And then these guys, we just need to focus on the break here. And then these coming in. We held well. Let's go, guys. Let's get a few shots on this, please. I'm going to bring the cav around this way, so we're going to come in the back of this here. Hopefully we can hurt these swordsmen with these guys. I've got to be really careful with these, though. They are pretty weak with melee attacks, so to be fair, it's probably not the best we send those in. Just hoping we can break them, you know. Should be some good flurries coming in, but they are only slingers. They're not amazing. I'll be fortifying with these guys anyway. You should be out there, guys. That is not somewhere you should be. But I'd appreciate it if you just get out. You keep flinging on that. Here they come. Let's get stuck in. Good. Bit of break there. So let's get these skirmishers helping out here. Just going to pull these guys out because I don't want them to die. So I want to keep the artillery because they are quite well leveled up. So we're just going to send those in. I'm going to get you in. I've got these still in shield wall. I've just realised. Make sure they're not now. Get you in. Get you in. And here we go. So it should be some good forces coming this way now. So they're going to try and turn back on us. And we're just going to full send those. We've got the veteran riders out here now with pretty much full HP. I'm going to go and clap straight into these, I think. Go for a nasty one there. We're almost out of ammo anyway on the slingers, so we should be fine by the time we get there. Making a fair bit of damage, but if I can hold the units for as long as possible, which arguably most are from theirs, so we don't need to worry. It's just these guys over here are taking a massive beating, but we are collapsing on them now. Once this cav charge comes in, they are going to be crying, to be honest. Got the farmers in. Get stuck in, lads. Get in there. And in you go. Heroic riders, here comes the break as we go in. Going to frenzy my heroic riders here, just to try and get some kind of charge. Probably should have gone into triangle formation, but we're blobbing up. But we're going to continue and kill as many as we can anyway. Get them, boys. Well done. Good effort. Gotta be a heroic, that one. You would have thought, right? Okay, so what did we get? I'm looking at the kills. There is a hell of a lot across the board on some of them. Holy crap, 784 kills on this chosen swordband. I think they were the flanking one. They were. They're out here. They were one of the flanking force that we managed to get in. I even forgot about these guys. Holy crap, man. That is some serious kills right there. You did all the work. Okay, let's quit. Close victory. Don't even lie to me. You saw the balance. Look at their unit numbers. Not even close. I think it's mainly because we lost the farmers, really. That is big, though. That is our 2 enemies pretty much as good as dead. We can now retaliate and take Bibracti. Is that how you say it? Bibracti. So all is good in the hood. See Visantia pushing up as well. Got to be careful. Someone died of natural causes. Okay, you're fine. Sabotage, heroic nobles, military traditions. Let's get you leveled up as well. He's fought well, clearly. And then we got a bit of research to do as well. So this is going to be 12 armor for all units once it's leveled up is pretty crazy. Yeah, let's go for that one. And let's get our research in. So where we're at. Well, last one in there. We're still pretty low on these ones. I'm getting these guys leveled up at the moment. Honestly, mine or the tribal Pagus industry. Do want to get across to that at some point, but I don't think it's necessary right now. Honestly, we're working on a bit of our siege stuff. They are pretty good. We don't have the pre-siege tower. We're not really pushing that at the moment, though. We might need it at some point. Should we go this way for the tavern? Or do we finish this tree? Yeah, that extra percent, 2% of army. Let's go all the way down here for 15 turns of cavalry tactics right there. I kind of want to push on this. They're weak, but it is defensive, so we do need to be careful. Same time. Oh, they're blocking me. Cheeky. Or trying to. Going to say goodbye to this settlement here. This should be pretty straightforward. There's a very strong army, so there we go. We are going to auto-resolve this bad boy for an 83. Say goodnight, and we'll say hello to your other settlement. And that does now mean I can send you guys back over. And let's start being a bit naughty with your food over here. So we're going to say goodbye to you. I think they don't have any more settlements either. That's 2. We need the 3rd one over there, but that is establishing a pretty hefty foothold down here. This gives us a lot of food, this area. So do need to be careful, though. I'm just having a look if any of this is any worth. Let's see what we want to get in here. I'm thinking a coin hoard. It's all food, though. Carnix maker, trumpet maker is public order as well. Yeah, I might go down that route then. I'm not convinced the artisan lodging is the way forward there. Yeah, let's go horn maker. In here, we could go and get heroic nobles from here. We do need a foothold of recruitment over here. I'm still okay with recruiting and pulling them across, though, anyway, as long as we hold the units. So I'm thinking this probably isn't even worth it. I want some better public order, so we're going to go for that one. I'm also going to go ahead and upgrade the town here as well. So Cenabum will get slightly better. We've been defending this with our lives for God knows how long. We are on 19, so we did lose 1 unit, which is fine. Look what we can get over here anyway. We can get more chosen sword bands, so it's not a problem. This isn't the strongest squad anyway, so we do probably want to swap this out for heroics at some point. We're okay on money, but I think I'll just replenish with a sword band here. And that should start leveling up nicely. Let's come back over. We'll get you back into Bagacum just for the happiness. And then, actually, big deal. Big deal on the research rate. Let's get that upgraded as well. Obviously, we're still raiding in here, so I'm going to keep going forward. I'm actually looking for an attack here. There you go. Nice, easy one for us. What do they have? Some boats and some reinforcements. A nice, easy auto-resolve here. There shouldn't be any deaths. No, that's good. And we will go with Occupy. And we'll take the level up. There's a bit of his army over here that he's got left, but he is cut off now between me and the boy. So we're actually okay over here. I don't think he can get across to do anything. So I might be able to move this army over, and I really don't want to annoy the boy at the moment. So we want to be getting rid of that Grove of Wadanaz. Let's go for a Grove of Rosmerta again. This one looks like it could be quite useful. But there's a lot of public order issues over here, so we're going to keep hammering these out. The logging's good. This is like a shipping zone that we should probably use if we wanted to do that. Again, I am going to remove this. I like the garrison, but I feel like it's not ideal. And then the village, the amber collector. This is going to take food, but at the same time, it's going to help with growth and public order. So we do want to get them up. Same goes with this one. We'll take the food hit, get all of that upgraded. I'm not sure if I'll keep it yet. These settlements aren't the best, so we'll have to see. That's all good, though. Very happy with where we're at the moment. So we've got quite... Well, there's 2 provinces. We just need Lemonium and Nemossos. So I'm thinking Nemossos through to Lemonium. They've kind of shot themselves in the foot here. We're going to get a bit of replenishment here. I'm actually going to recruit in this army with more spear band. So we've got 4 heroics. Let's get 4 spear band. Yeah, let's go 5. And then I'm going to grab some cav when we come across. Or some siege engines, I think. Let me just check the upgrades here. So we can go with upgrade here with the town. Yep, let's go for leather. And I also want to, not that one, I want to check in on here are these. Don't think we can grab that yet. Chieftain's Hold, no. We're upgrading a hell of a lot over there, so we'll leave that. Eblana can be upgraded to level 3. My concern is food, though. I think, do I? We're doing it anyway, so we shaved a couple of turns off that. We'll go with that one so we can get the horses up as well. So we'll get the best horses money can buy. Just having a quick look around here. I think we're okay, though. And soon, I know there's a couple of settlements down in this region that have the armor upgrades that we can get. Can't remember where it is, but I'm just going to check in on my army. Not here. This is an absolute nasty army. These aren't the best, but... Well, they're high level, so their damage is better. Their accuracy, though... Well, actually, it doesn't matter in this game, does it? So they're all good. I'm going to leave them just to regenerate. I don't know whether to just attack them, though. I can't see any range, so we'd have to push in. We could just hit them with artillery, but I might just leave them. I don't really want them to keep building up, but at the same time, I don't think it matters too much. Checking on the family, because we had a big death, didn't we? As long as we've got heirs, that's all that matters. So, just got 3 gravitas for you. I really want to get you, get your zeal up, and then that's cool. I want to get him a wife at some point. Now, let's check in on the... politics here. He's 63, isn't he? Yeah, we're fine. Diplomacy, like I say, just keep the boy on side. We're all good. I know you're not a big fan of any of that. As long as he, well, war with a steady raiding and blocking. Boy, where am I? Raiding and blocking. I'm not raiding and blocking. Might be from the last turn. Okay, can I reach them? No, we can't. Let's continue on them. Oh, Iconius is over here as well. Get you leveled up. Let's give you the campaign movement range as well. That's going to come in pretty handy. We spent all of our coin, so pretty happy. Going to get the spies down here doing their thing. Now, they're pretty starved out. They must have something else going on, so... Now, I'm expecting the Sequani to do something at some point. I'm just going to keep a close eye on these. Luistani and Viviski are at war. They would like us if we go to war then, no doubt. Good. Pontus are gone. Child is born. That's always nice as well. Just like having a quick look through. There's a lot going on, isn't there? We've got an increase in rank, though. Let's get our spy up. Can be a bit naughty here. Public order. We are actually starving them out. I'm going to go with line of sight level up, though. This is already taking a hit. I want to push too far out. Like, I mean, what do I do here? I want to keep Bagacum pretty happy. Let's just check in. So 26. If we take out the army, which is 20, we'll be fine. So I actually can march over. I'm going to force march this way. Hopefully reach as far as I can. And then with these guys... But I need to check what's going on. Let's grab our other spy here. Can we get over? We can. Let's go check on Lebanon. Because if I can push this now, that would be ideal with this army. Okay. We spot them. What have they got? I think it's just spear warriors. Yeah, and that's their weaker one, so we can't push on them yet, but I can push. They'd come here if I move. So we do want to get the replenishment here. So let's close that. That march is fine. So if we come down here, we can then push next turn. So pushing the takeover a little bit quicker down this way. Now in here, we have 14. I think I want 1 more or 2 more. That's 15. What have we got? 5 of those, 4 of those. That makes 15. Let's go 16. And then we're going to want 2 horse, 2 catapult. And then we're good with that stack as well. That's kind of like the build we're going for. I really like that build. So that's what we'll have. I'm pretty much going to surround Namnatum, and we'll see what kind of happens with them as well. And then let's go through our provinces here. Just make sure all our upgrades are in hand. So gold is good. We've got to be careful of this food, but we are trying to upgrade where possible. Bit of a weird settlement, those two, actually. And we did break that one down, so happiness should be a little bit better. I'm actually going to go for the Celtic influence again over here. Oh, no, we don't want that. Let's go for the, well, we're already smashing through Celtic influence. So if we just check here, I think, yeah, we're almost dominating religion anyway. So, boy, I've got to be really careful of. We could obviously take some of their settlements early on, but I want to make sure I'm not at war with too many people before we do that. So just being really careful. Right, Bibricanti, we want something that's going to boost farm here. And I'm feeling the salt workshop would work. What else can we get? Although, the Great Fair. Should we go with the Great Fair? Let's go for commons. And then a Great Fair. I'm going to keep the public order and food going from this province, I think. And they desperately want it. But we are in a position where I can stabilize really soon. So that's looking good. So let's check on the children. Kiddies. How are we all doing? I need to secure promotion for you. And I should be able to get you a wife really soon. One more turn. He'll have his gravitas for a wife. Good. Honestly, we just need to take a couple of these overall. And we'll have the new edicts as well, which are going to come in really handy. So that's good. I know I've done this in a bit of an obscure way. But it just means we have a nice positioned foothold. I am obviously waiting, like I say, for these guys to try it. And we have the one farm here. I don't think that's the way to go. Army replenishment might not be a bad shout. Just because when we're forward thinking, we could go down that route. It's a public order. I don't want to take a hit on those. So I'm still going to, I think, save the money. And then as far as our agents are concerned, I might dip. I'm going to go past them. Just to see what else is going on. And then we're going to steal some more food from them. Well, that actually puts them in negative. Holy crap. Okay, that's nasty. We're being a bit naughty with these spies. So, very, very good stuff there. I think that's as good as we need. How are you? You're leveling up nicely, aren't you? Earning us a hell of a lot of money over here. So, all good. Yeah, let's go forward. There we go. Pictone's now taking attrition, which is fantastic. I'm sorry, guys, but we play the naughty ways, the guerrilla warfare almost, and looks like my spy won that fight as well, which is hilarious. And daughter comes of age, increase in rank. We will deal with that. Okay, we'll start with the level up here then. This is our agent, isn't it? Let's go with the upkeep in parent army. Look at this, money is just good right now. Let's get the chance of wounding on you. Then we had another one increase in rank. Hotilos. Oh yes, let's steal even more. Chance successful agent subversion. We could also get something else here now. 7% research rate whilst deployed in enemy territory. Let's go with that. And then these guys, yeah, just no chance of healing. Just take massive attrition now. This is so naughty, isn't it? It's so naughty. I think, also, we could probably go and encircle this one and then set you up. I don't want to send these guys in whilst they're still weak, though. As long as we could potentially ambush the bridge. I'll just march these guys over so we can do whatever we want with these guys anyway. So they might still push, but that's fine. If I push here, these guys push out, but then we can get into here before they have a chance. So they have a 20 stack, though. Very weak 20 stack, to be fair. Do I wait another turn? That is the question. The age-old question. I want to bring these guys over. Let me just check the public order over here. Yeah, I think we're fine. So we're going to sail over, hopefully. We're going to get in and then back on land. Is my horses here? Yeah, we get horses over here, right? So we're going to grab some heroic riders here. And our siege kit, which is going to be great. I can't wait. I want to try and get the scorpion as well. I actually just love the onager, though. All right, I think that's as good as it gets. Let's go into our character now. I should be able to find him a wife, which is good. So we can start getting an heir, a next generation heir here. I think Blandia came of age, didn't she? So I think we can get research rate or public order's fine. I think that might be as good as it's going to get here. The family has changed immensely. Take away the show deceased, but look at this. Good stuff. I am actually keeping a close eye on the leader of the opposition as well, because he has a hell of a lot of gravitas. Can I make him, like, commit suicide or something? And I'm also just going to toggle this strategic. Let's have a close look at things. Political party affiliations, just the top. Everywhere else is fine. So, yeah, I mean, we deal with these two. We're actually not at war with anyone. Then we have the opportunity to take these guys, and then we're bordering with Italy, which is kind of scary. There's only one more over here that would be a problem. I just need to double check this right here. I think he's raiding us, so we probably want to go and deal with that as well. Don't think we can quite reach it though, so I'll just leave him raiding. And I don't know if we have... Do we have thingy movement with these guys? The boy, do we have trade agreement, non-aggression, military access? We do, so we can march through and take out this if we want. To be fair, I could probably then just gift it to them. I don't know. So we don't need to worry about it then, is my thinking. I just don't think they're going to come across anyway. That is pretty much their army, so... We can get Iska to the next level. This is all costing us food, but we're absolutely fine on that front because we have the food in. That's as good as it's going to get. We're upgrading some of our farms and stuff anyway, so food won't be a problem. Averni is going to be just... Yeah, I think it's death for these two. Potentially this turn. See what the Pictones do, though. Nothing. Trying to push into the lands and actually make something of themselves before they disappear. And they forgot for a second who they're fighting against, though. There's a few deaths. One of our druids died, though, which is kind of annoying over here, actually. So I'm going to hire a new druid straight away. And you're going to deploy in here. We're going to level this one up again with the same. Unfortunately, they did die, so... And then the rest looks okay. So let's first focus on these guys. Let's get them into here whilst we recruit. And we are going to go with 2 heroic riders, 2 ballista. Yeah, that's... pretty nasty stack, so I'm happy with that. You guys can now come off march and go in. Gonna get you in the town. No. Woadborn, you're still relatively... Do we want to send you then? It's a pretty nasty army, isn't it? We could just use these guys. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go on in. We can actually come all the way in for an ambush, so if they do come this way... Now, I'll go into fortify. Just on the edge there. Just checking on these guys. So, yeah, as good as dead if I push in then. So I could hit them with this. This army is nasty, isn't it? We almost want to encircle them. Or bait them out. I wonder if I go... Where can I go to? As far as there. I think the happiness is okay, isn't it? It is. So we're going to go as far as we can. And we're going to ambush. So you might be able to bait one of these out. They're happy enough anyway. How are you guys doing? You're still pretty weak, aren't you? Yeah, you're not having a great time. So we'll push into you guys as well. Now, I don't think this can do anything against what we have over here. We got a 5 garrison there that can deal with that. I think it's pretty weak. They are strong units, but we should be okay. Could bring them out and just take it. I don't want to go too far, really, but we are kind of looking into the edge of the realm here. Do I just commit? I might just go this way. We've got enough happiness in there that we can get them dealt with anyway, so I'll just chase them, I think. We'll see what happens. And then in terms of everything else, we don't have any money anyway. Everything looks good. You're still recovering, so 2 turns for you. Then we've got another full stack joining us, which are pretty nasty. Let's end the turn. There we go. We caught him out. Beautiful. Exactly what we wanted to happen. Every time. Goodbye. And we'll go protective and just deal with that. 91% there. So we can take that city now. Which is great. I think. Yeah, they're completely gone now. So even if they push up to here, I think they're as good as dead. We'll see. Come on. I keep forgetting that I should be embedding him in. I think he did die, though, this time. So, oh, he's going for a full sprint up to my other settlement. And look who wants a peace treaty. The Pictones. No. No chance. No chance. Level 8 for our War Maiden. Just get rid of this. We had someone assassinated, which I'll check in a moment. It's all our scouts, I think. So I just want to make sure we're upgrading. Okay, we'll go for the parent upkeep. Our food is in the negative right now, so we do need to be careful. It's because they managed to kill off my spies. This one, right, this War Maiden. You're annoying. So it killed both of our spies, our scouts. I'm going to risk it, and we're going to hire both over here. We'll get to work. And then this guy, here. Right, you're getting pretty weak. You've caught yourself out. So you're force marched as well. I'm just going to come forward for an ambush and deal with this. Just going to ambush it to take as minimal losses as possible. Then this guy, I'm just going to go ahead and take this. We're going to knock these guys out. So their army was down here. We did enough damage to say goodbye to them. And let's do it. Goodbye. Our Verni are as good as gone, he says. So, okay, they have nothing over here. So we've got a clean slate. We do have some building to do with... No, it's Celtic. We're fine. So, in terms of food then, let's grab an enclosed land here. And let's go. Almost do need the mine, but we don't need the money. I think at the moment we don't want to be messing with anything for food, so I'll leave that one as is. We do need to take Lemonum. So what have they got? 2 there. These guys are so weak over there. Then where did that other army go? There it is. Oh yeah, they're dead. So Bibricanti has 8 and they are half health, so we'll be fine. I'm going to continue to upgrade these guys, and I'm also going to get the farmer's market for the wealth from agriculture right there. So actually, I'm just wondering, can I even reach them? Oh, that's such a shame. They're going to come this way anyway, so let's ambush. Honestly tempting just to keep going with these guys. Let's go and hit that, you know. Bring this army over here. Actually, I think we're pretty much safe. So if I force march, we can get over to Bibracti. And then we're going to take a bit of attrition because we're -5 food. I think we're going to force march this way. I'm fairly certain it's just because we lost a few of our agents. So I'm just going to deploy you. We'll get them leveled up. It's fine. And then we'll make sure our farms are good. So I'm going to reduce down some of the other things here. I'm going to get rid of this goldsmith. Don't think that's necessary right now. And then I'm going to get a farm in there. That should be good. I don't think there's much more we want to do. Done the level ups. I think we've got everything else we need. Kids are looking good. Secure promotion for another noble. And research still 10 turns. So we're probably going to go straight into another one. So let's just open the map so we can get a gauge of where we're at. So we're connecting in. We do have a current trade agreement with Massalia, which is great. So I can go and take out Burdigalia pretty quickly. So these and these. So they're cut off. Then there's these ones. I don't know what they have over here. I ideally don't want to border on Italia too soon, because they won't be happy about it. And honestly, I feel like this army is a little bit wasted over here, but I do need to go and deal with our problems here. So I almost do need to chase this one. How weak is it? I think we're fine, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to come back in. And I'm just thinking back at home, we haven't fully upgraded our fisheries, so we could. Public order, though, is at -1. It is the -5 food. It is winter. Camulo, we'll get you sorted with your level up. Where are you? Beautiful. Right, we can go for melee attack, or we can go for -2 corruption and the public order. Let's go for the other one, authority based, and then let's get you a nice card in here, melee attack skill for all units. I'm going to keep a close eye on what they're up to. We've got our spies back now, so I can steal some food anyway. Might change them up now, stop using them for that, but it is just so handy. It gives you a false sense of how much food you have, though. Okay. Lewistani want a trade agreement. They're actually in a good position to do that. I'll just accept. Can't even be bothered to haggle. We don't need the money right now. And it looks like they're coming back too, which is good. We're on -7 food now. We need to sort all of the attrition. Oh, slums. That's not good. Overextended a little bit here. Nemosos has a slums. Get that dismantled. Let's go and finish off these guys that are all raiding and stuff. Now, I should be able to get back just fine anyway after I've killed them. Get out of here. Right. We'll send you back. Thank you for the cash. Faction destroyed. The Arverni are gone. Okay, let's get you guys deployed to fix our food problem then. These guys we can get in normal. Bring them back. And let's get both of these in being a bit naughty. Okay. Oh, they've taken it. Okay, so what's happened here? Oh, cheeky. Okay. I see. I was about to steal your food. I am tempted to go to war with these. Oh, it would make our diplomatic relations not so good. That's kind of annoying because I was going to use these guys. So we're going to have to come down into Bergdalia, steal their food. Now, worth noting that we're fine at the moment. We're just going to have to deal with a bit of attrition. Hopefully nothing too crazy. And obviously I can destroy where possible as well. I'm just going to grab that food building there. And then over here we'll go into Farmer's Market. We'll just may as well get the wealth from it, right? And we're fine. And then we can get the fishery upgraded as well. There is a public order issue with that though. There's also negative foods from these. I'm going to have to cancel 1 or 2. Just concerned about the food problems. Okay, we got a few more turns there. Let's also see, that would be food. I'm going to convert that to a fisherman's hut in Flevum. So we haven't got to go for too long. And then over here, we're going to go for public order is going to be both for food. So that one's not food. So we're going to go for that one. And then I can't touch that one. So all of those upgrading cost us a fortune, actually. That guy is so annoying. What I'm going to do is just ambush. Hopefully I'll run this way. Hopefully I can take him out. Again, just going to be focusing on farms. So we got one in there. So I think I'm going to go straight farms here. I'm not going to mess with that one. So in 2 or 3 turns, our food situation will be in good hands. So that's fine. Just double check this. The slums are obviously causing an issue. You know what? Screw Lemonum. Let's get these guys leveled up. I'm going to break my trade agreement with them and stuff now. I wonder how many turns it's going to be. So we're going to end non-aggression with them. We'll keep that. Because he's devious anyway, right? I declare war. Condemned by all factions, which is a problem. I do need to do it properly. We have military access. Let's end the trade agreement as well. And if he goes against us, he goes against us, right? And then I'll just use these guys, hopefully. So where would they go? They're most likely to come here, which is fine. So we've got a very good defensive army there. We can steal food, which helps there. And then I'm just going to march these guys as far back as I can. What I'll do is get these in a position that's good. I'll save the money for now. I'm going to take these 2 settlements. It just makes sense. And then we can solidify and have no enemies to the side. Could have kept them for a while. How did you just get straight past my raid? Daughter comes of age, attrition, and then we're back in this. So what do we have? Thriving trade, raw material, or we're going to have to go with the food one. Agricultural yield's going to bring in a couple of hundred, which is good. Get you leveled up. No, we're going to go for tax rate. So continue to get stuff out of you. Slums are gone now, so we should be fine. Gonna leave you. Hearth, you're also going. So factions are disappearing. We now have discovered Rome, which is always concerning. Gonna keep stealing your food. I think everyone else is good. So we had a daughter come of age. We're gonna need to try and marry these guys. We're gonna secure with you and get you married off as well. Good. These are all generals as everyone else gets a bit older as well. Just keep a close eye on you. 69, so he's going to be gone soon. You're of age as well. I think some of the other ones are pretty close. Who do we have? None of you, actually. You're all pretty new. 11 and 10, so they will be as well. Right, we're all good. All right, so we stopped the food issues. Let's go for... Do we want to do public order here? Thing is, if I upgrade one of these, which we had before, that one doesn't give us public order benefits, so I'll leave those guys. Let's go through the provinces just to double check here what's actually going to be beneficial. So one more turn for farms there. I think we're good here. None of these I want to upgrade yet. I want to be careful with how we do it. We've got to be careful of the food. I think public order's good over here. Honestly, yeah, I think we just try and force war with these guys. And then this guy just so happened to march straight past me, which is great. So we can go ahead and finish this off with a lovely little ambush. Right, finally got rid of his army that was causing trouble, so that's good. And then, wow, you took some serious attrition. Jeez, man. Sorry about that. Right, you're all good now. We have so much money, though. So it's just the food. I don't want to take food away, you know. Public order. I think all of that is fine. I think... Do we just raise another army? Might start raising it from here. So who do we want to be our general here? Someone who's not too old. This guy. Belanos. Belanos, you are the man. Nobody from Seahorse Clan either. We can't be dealing with that. There he is. Belanos, you're going to be our army here. You are going to be Cav. And we're going to get you level 2 horses. We are also... Oh, that's what I forgot to get. They should be automatic, actually, shouldn't they? So we'll go for 3. Let's go for 2 of you. Let's also get 3 of you. Honestly, I think that's it for this one. We'll just leave those kind of there. The noble stags at the moment. And then we're going to end turn. Do I try diplomacy, actually, with the Romans? Oh, I can get a trade agreement with Carthage. Yeah, I think we do that. Looks like they're willing to give a good chunk of money as well. 2,000 is as good as it's going to get, but we'll take it. I think we could probably get a non-aggression as well for money. Okay, we've pretty much taken their money. I'm just going to go trade agreement. I don't want to go anything else for now. We might be able to get the same with Rome. No, I'm going to say no. I can't be giving you my cash for a trade agreement. Vivisci we want to go against as well. So the Romans are relatively strong. Massilia are one of the main ones. The rest are pretty weak in comparison. Boii pretty strong. So as long as we can keep the Boii on side for now, I think we'll be fine. I really wouldn't mind getting an alliance with them, but it's not the case right now. Just been thinking about it a little bit. I might start raising settlements down this way. So if I come across to this guy, I could do that. You could really hit Boii where it hurts as well, but it just makes sense to take over them, you know? I don't know. But guys, that's going to be where I end this one out. Thank you so much for joining me. Really big progress here. We have taken out a lot, making some money as well, looking good. Really appreciate you being here though, guys. Thumbs up as always. Subscribe if you aren't as well. And I'll catch you in the next one. Have a good day. I'll see you later.